All right, Tiff. So let's pause the show real quick. Let's do this. Let's do this sponsor real quick.
All right. With so much content whizzing around out there, there's only one storytelling platform that helps you keep calm and stay informed and inspired. Flipboard.
Yeah, Flipboard curates the world's stories so you can be more smarter in your work, life, and play. Choose from thousands of topics to personalize your Flipboard and get the latest stories from the best publishers and experts delivered to you 24/7.
So when you see stories that you want to save or share, tap the plus button to add them to private or public collections. It's that simple.
Used by millions of people every day, Flipboard is now how people move themselves and the world forward. So get started now on flipboard.com. Now let's get back to this motherfucking show and shit.
Damn. All right. So this week we focus on the shit that gives your mixed drinks that extra flavor.
All of this shit that y'all ask for extra of.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So y'all don't like, because y'all don't like to taste y'all liquor, but that's another
Your
another show.
AKA liqueur.
Okay.
Now,
so I was asking Q, and Q was being a jerk to me as usual during text message.
I was like, yo,
what's the difference between cordials and liqueurs?
And I said, it up.
Look it up. That's why we're doing the show. And I was like, okay. So I did
look it up and educate yourself.
I have a text message Q voice, and that's it. Look it up. That's him. So,
there you go. That's my go to sleep alarm. I told you. I got that shit popping.
I was like, okay. So cordials and liqueurs essentially mean the same thing, but mostly everyone calls it the fruity flavored liqueurs, cordials, because there's a difference between fruity flavored ones and just ones that add flavor to your drink.
Yes.
So the fruity flavored ones are takeaway flavor are called cordials. The non-fruity ones, I would call them liqueurs. Essentially, they're the same thing. But I think that's pretty much the biggest difference.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's an alcoholic distilled. It's still a liquor, in a sense, but the alcohol content is much lower than a normal liquor, like a vodka, gin, rum, tequila, all that stuff we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. But it's just much lower, and it's flavored. And like Tiffany said, it can either add to your drink, take away from it, or bring out some flavors in that liquor as well. So yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you keep going.
So basically, I'm not doing the whole list because there's a million liqueurs and cordials and all that stuff, but you can basically say that it has at least 2.5% sugar and dextrose by weight. So I was very
so that means, let them know what that means.
Okay.
So
hold on. I got it.
Oh, you got it?
I was very surprised because the field that I am in full time, I actually work with dextrose a lot. So dextrose is actually glucose, which is a natural sugar that is normally produced by the liver. So liqueurs are made from flowers, nuts, spices, herbs, and some type of alcohol. But the cordials actually have more dextrose with them, which actually makes them sweeter, which is basically the big difference from what I can see. Would you like to add to that?
With that, I would say, with that sugar adds weight and thickness. You have a lot of cordials who some can be as watery as or thin as water, and you got some that can be thick as fuck as, say, fucking milk or syrup. Mm-hmm. So, and those things do play a big part in the drink itself. Some can float to the bottom or sink to the bottom or stay and float at the top. And also, when you mix them, they may change the entire outlook of the drink itself.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. So that's basically the big difference. I mean, from liqueurs and cordials. But like I said, a lot of people just call them straight up cordials. I'm going to go into some popular ones. Like I said, it's a million of them, and I wasn't doing the whole list.
It's millions and hundreds of different liqueurs. And just to add on one on the tail end of that, let's say this. The majority, let's say 60 to 70% of the drinks that you have ever had has a cordial in it. Stuff that y'all drink just regular, like I know a lot of people that drink peach schnapps. Peach schnapps is a cordial. It has a high alcohol content or high alcohol volume compared to most or other cordials, but that's a liquor. I mean, that's a liqueur. Like, it's not meant to be drink by itself. So sometimes you may see someone drink peach schnapps with some kind of juice, and it's supposed to be like a midnight nightcap kind of thing. So yeah,
it's hella sweet though.
Very sweet,
very sweet,
and it's meant to sweeten up the drink. So yeah.
Okay. So the first one that I chose was amaretto.
Amaretto, boom.
So it's an almond flavored liqueur.
The thought fucking shit in the world. I'm not
because
making
you hoes love amaretto sours.
I'm
okay.
Not making amaretto sour.
Exactly. That's Q's favorite drink to make.
Unless it's with Ciroc amaretto. What they say, amaretto.
Ciroc has amaretto?
They had amaretto. Yeah, hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That shit came out right after, like, what's the green apple? I think it came out after that.
Really?
Either right before that or right after that. Yeah. It's a brand.
Not almond flavored liqueur.
Amaretto.
Okay.
Ciroc amaretto.
I feel like that's licensing issues, but whatever.
No,
okay.
amaretto is the nut.
Oh, amaretto's the nut.
Yeah. There's a brand called amaretto.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
so
that's just a brand, but you can't. That's like having a brand called vodka.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so the second one, which is one of my personal favorites, is Bailey's Irish Cream. So I did not think this was a liqueur. I just thought it was fucking cream with liquor.
Cream with we just gave you the definition.
I know.
Of what
this is before I educated myself, as Q told me to do.
Yeah, see?
Whatever. So it's a combination of Irish whiskey, cream, and chocolate. I love it on vacation in the morning with my coffee. And I love my mudslides. It's one of my favorite drinks, and my White Russians.
It's not coffee. It's not coffee. You said coffee, right?
Huh? I like it with my coffee. It's
not coffee in. Okay.
No, Kahlua has coffee.
Yeah, Kahlua.
But yeah, I make when I'm on vacation, I get a big ass thing of Bailey's. I make my coffee in the morning, and I just put my cream up in that shit.
Something I forgot to. This has nothing to do with cordials, but something I forgot to mention during our rum episode is Mama Juana. Because I was thinking about a Bailey's that I picked up in the Dominican Republic a long time ago. I haven't gone there since then because people dying and shit. Something called Mama Juana. Mama Juana is the Dominican Republic's like signature drink. Is
where everyone's dying
right now. But I got some Mama Juana. You want to taste that shit? It's fire.
Is it sweet?
Kind of, sort of. So the recipe for Mama Juana is they say 2 fingers of honey, 2 fingers of red wine, and the rest is rum. And they use 151 rum. And it's in this jar that's supposed. It has I see that shit as tree bark, but it's supposed to be this bark from a tree that is it's supposed to have like properties, like healing properties, like it's supposed to like help you with vitamins and they say healing properties, so shit like that. And it's spelled just like marijuana, but it's Mama, MAMA Juana, right?
Okay.
And that's one thing that I meant to mention during rum and shit, because that is a very, very good drink. It's supposed to like really like help you as far as health and make you horny as fuck.
Okay.
And I
we all like drinks that make us horny.
Yeah, because after me and my girl drunk that shit was in deal, we had sex on the beach, like literally on the beach.
Did you get sand on your balls?
Everywhere.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Everywhere.
Oh, that's a fantasy of mine.
That shit was fire though.
But at dark, like when it's dark.
It was dark. It was. You heard the ocean and it was romantic.
I'm aware. But I do want to try that.
It was fire.
All right, so moving along.
I don't know why I started talking about that. Oh, about the Baileys. It's some international Baileys. They got different types of international Baileys and shit with different flavors.
I love I pay attention to like their holiday times when they be having like different flavors.
Yeah, the white chocolate is fire.
All right, so vermouth, which I think is absolutely disgusting, but whenever y'all niggas want Manhattans and vermouth, and martinis and shit, I gotta use it.
So it's two vermouths though. It's dry vermouth and sweet vermouth. So dry vermouth, that one is dry. Like if anybody has ever had a white wine or a dry wine, it brings out whatever the properties are in the alcohol that you have. Gross. So if you have say you're making a Rob Roy, which is whiskey, and it's hints of vanilla or honey in that whiskey, you put dry vermouth in there, it's gonna take away some of the other properties and bring out other things. So that's kind of good depending on how you mix it. You got to rap with your bartender to see how good they are and what the liquors are that you're trying to you want to taste and the property. Well, you you have to figure out what properties you want to taste in that liquor.
So vermouth is actually a fortified wine, what I found out, and it's flavored with a variety of botanicals. So that's probably why it's so fucking disgusting.
Yeah, you can get fucked up off of vermouth, but vermouth and bitters
tastes like death.
Yeah, vermouth and bitters are in the same fucking place. They taste terrible, but you can get fucked up off of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense.
So number 4 I have is Cointreau.
Contro. Okay. So Contro. Go ahead.
Well, I just put that it's an orange flavored liqueur, and it's kind of like the top shelf triple sec to me.
There you go.
All right.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Triple sec, y'all, it's an orange flavored liqueur that is in the majority of the drinks that you make anywhere. That's in your Long Islands. That is in your blue motorcycles. That is in your liquid marijuanas. Oh, I thought I turned that off. That is in everything pretty much. Okay. Anytime that a bartender wants to sweeten up something or dull the bite of something, they will put that triple sec in there. And you have multiple tiers of triple sec. You have triple sec, which is the cheap one. You have blue curacao, which is the shit that makes your blue motorcycle blue. Still same thing. It's blue, but it tastes like oranges. You have Cointreau, you have Thierry Marie, you have Grand Marnier. All of those are the same thing, pretty much the same thing, but just different tiers of quality.
Grand Marnier is on my list.
Oh, my bad, but keep going.
Okay. Drambuie, which is one of Q's favorites.
I love that shit. Oh,
satisfying liqueur. Yes. It's actually made from a secret formula, so I couldn't find any additional information. I just know Scotch whiskey is in it.
Delicious Scotch.
Heather, honey, and various herbs
Grown man
are
shit.
in it.
Grown man shit.
So this one is actually something that I tried recently, and I couldn't fucking feel my face. So it's called absinthe.
You text me? Yes. Absinthe, goddamn it. Yo.
So
liquid crack.
My boyfriend was like,
what LSD?
I got this shit. I want you to try it. And I'm like, because his shit is, he's a drinker. So like, he got to drink a lot. So anything that he drinks, I don't fuck with it. So he brought it over one night. I'm like, let me, try to be a big girl. Let me tell you something.
Absinthe is that shit.
That shit was at 100 and... It's originally 136 proof, but I don't think it's that much now.
No, so because real absinthe is now illegal.
Yeah.
In the United States. So absinthe, you want to talk about absinthe is?
Well, basically the only thing I have, from my experience, I know it's banned in most countries. I didn't know it was illegal, though.
Because it makes you hallucinate.
Well, I didn't know it was a liqueur, too, because that shit is like 120% proof. Like liquor, like straight up. That shit is crazy. But I know it had, it makes you hallucinate.
Yeah. That shit like shrooms.
And basically, it's mostly commercially unavailable. So he had a really hard time finding it, and he finally found it, and he was like fucking excited, and that's why we tried it. I didn't like it. It was like green. You're supposed to drink it with like 7-Up.
Well,
or Sprite or something like that.
Absinthe is a really, really, really old liquor. Like, really, really old. Like, I didn't do my research on absinthe this week, but I should have. I apologize for y'all for that. But we can come back to that. Absinthe, in the beginning days, it was like it was what cocaine was back in the 70s.
Oh my god!
When I said what cocaine was,
liquid crack.
Like cocaine was the rich drug. That's what the millionaires and shit did, right? And crack was what the poor people did, right? So absinthe was a drink that back in Roman times and all that shit way back then, they would hold it upside down and let it drip down like marble or crystal. In real absinthe, you only need a couple drops.
Yeah.
To really feel that shit. And that's what they would hallucinate off of. That's what a lot of artists would use back then. Like instead of using fucking Percocets and fucking lean and shit like that now.
Yeah, shit y'all niggas use now.
They use a couple drops of that shit and would make the fucking 16th chapel. Shit.
Well, I mean, I didn't hallucinate, but like my mouth was numb. Like my mouth was, from the moment it entered my mouth. So
that's when you sucked his dick till he came.
No, I fell asleep.
Oh shit.
Because like. Oh, shit. We tried it.
You wasted the ass.
First off, he put like a little bit, and I was like, if you don't put some more of that shit, this is before I read the fucking bottle. I was like, he put like a little baby sip. And I was like, if you don't, I'm a fucking bartender. I could fucking drink. If you don't put some more of that shit in here.
Little nigga.
He was like, nah. This was before I read the bottle. I just smelling it. I was like,
goofy ass.
This shit stink. It looked like fucking mouthwash. Like, it looked like fucking, I don't know. So then I was like, hey, smelling it. So then I put my tongue a little bit and I was like, all right, I'm going to just chuck it. I fucking chucked it. When I say, as soon as it hit my mouth, it was like numbness. And I had no choice but to swallow it. And like literally, as soon as it went down, I was getting hot. And I felt like my face, like all this was getting super duper hot and like numb. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? And he's like, you ain't read the bottle. I told you to read the bottle. I was like, you're trying to kill me. I did not try. So he was like, no, drink some 7-Up with it or whatever. Because apparently you're supposed to like put your soda in first. And then there's like a special tool that you have to use and then pour the absinthe in front of it.
Because like I said, back
it's
in the
supposed
day,
to like fizzle or something.
To let it drip down like a crystal to let it like
I didn't do it that way. I just fucked with I just did the shot.
Real absinthe slime. Like if I ever get my hands on some real absinthe, I'm gonna be rich.
What are you saying?
I'm selling that shit to like Kanye or somebody.
Lord, we're gonna have like mobsters in the music or something. I'm gonna
sell that shit to Kanye, and then I'm gonna sell that shit to Floyd. Floyd, dumbass, gonna pay for it. He don't know what the shit is. He gonna pay for it though.
You stupid. So I didn't hallucinate, but I didn't drink anymore. That was it. Like I was like, I'm not drinking this shit at all. Like take that shit away. I don't even want to accidentally drink it. I had posted on my story. A lot of you guys were emailing me like, how was it? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't stop. My fucking mouth was numb. I was getting hot and I went to sleep.
With a lot of shit, it will make you go to sleep. But if you can fight that sleep, if you can fight that stage, it's like maybe a 10, 20 minute stage of sleepiness. If you can fight that, the effects of shit after that, oh my God. Like, you dog. Like,
I'm good.
I had the same issue with lean. I tried lean.
I never tried lean before.
I only tried it once.
Okay.
But I knocked the fuck out after that shit.
I do plan on trying shrooms.
Maybe.
One of these days.
I just don't want to eat them. They fungus. I can't get off the fact that it's
I love
fungus.
Mushrooms, though.
It's a fungus.
I love mushrooms.
Whenever I think of fungus, I think of like toe fungus or some shit.
Okay, well, that's great. All right. Next one is Chambord, which I did not know was made from cognac.
Yeah.
Or cognac. It's red and black raspberries. Vanilla and honey. And this liqueur actually dates back to back in the old days, Louis, whatever this Roman numeral is.
13?
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. Thanks. Okay. Which is hard to find in a lot of these clubs that I work at because, y'all just be like, fucking Hennessy, so they don't ever order it.
The regular Chambord is what the fuck y'all know is razzmatazz. Okay?
Oh, my gosh. Is
Chambord, yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
That's what Chambord tastes like. But Chambord is fire. It looks, a lot of people, you have seen this, you have walked past it, you probably thought it was some cheap shit. It looks like a perfume bottle. It's round, purple, and it has like a gold label around it. It's rare. It's like a really nice bottle.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
I just want to get one just to have a look because it's gorgeous. But that's just like $60.
It's like $45. Yeah.
Oh, the
for
one
a cordial. I mean that is kind of.
That's high as fuck. My Don Julio don't even cost that much.
I mean, a small bottle of my Drambuie is about $45.
Yeah, no.
That's a small bottle.
And that shit is nasty to me.
That shit is great.
All right, anyway.
But yeah, Chambord is popping.
All right, Grand Marnier. There's a drink that I make with Hennessy and the Grand Marnier. No, with
Tia Marie?
No.
Cointreau?
It's a whiskey. The green apple. What is it? The green apple one? There's regular and then there's green apple. The whiskey?
I don't know.
No, it's a drink. It's a liquor. Oh my gosh. It's like a roundish bottle.
Crown what?
Crown apple.
The fuck?
Yeah. So I did Grand Marnier and Crown apple with
that sounds sweet as shit.
With ginger ale. That shit is fire.
It sounds like pure
Let me tell you, every man loves that shit.
Diabetes in a cup?
No, it's really the ginger ale evens it out. It does. It's really good.
You gotta put me some bitters in there with it.
I guess, maybe, but you don't like it. So, number 9, I have creme de cacao.
Creme de cacao?
Okay, yeah, that. Creme de menthe.
Yeah, that's some
Okay.
shit. Yeah.
And creme de banana.
Okay.
All them creme de shits. I'll let you elaborate.
Those are very, very creme de cow is pretty much it's like a cocoa kind of chocolate, but also nutty flavor. The creme de banana is in the fucking name, bananas, and creme de mint is mint. Well, creme de mint is mint. All those things are what you would usually put in a lot of the drinks that you would make. Want to taste those, like your grasshopper, which is a cream drink that's minty. It's not. It doesn't taste like Listerine or anything like that, but it does.
Doesn't taste good.
No. Do you know like anybody's been at Olive Garden? The chocolates that they give you at Olive Garden with the chocolate and the green low line. I think I want to say it's like Everclears or something like that. Producer, what's the name of them? The chocolates that you get from Olive Garden. What's the name of those mints? Andes. That's what that is? With the mountains on them? Yeah. Okay, so Andes mints with the mountains on them. It's like a little...
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what creme de menthe... That's what a grasshopper tastes like. Because you make it with cream and all of that. And like I said...
I've had it before. I didn't like it.
A grasshopper?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't make that shit good. That shit was alright. I don't like cream juice. That shit was alright.
I don't like mint drinks.
That's it don't taste like Listerine. No. It's not supposed to taste like Listerine at least.
It's like a foamy, sweet Listerine.
Yeah. Not Listerine. It's not supposed to taste like that.
I don't know. But anyway. I did have creme de banana. I had that shit at... What is that generic ass crab place y'all got in Fayetteville?
Crab Shack? I don't fucking know.
It's like real popular. The crab it's not the Crab Shack. I was about to say that. It's not the Raleigh Crab House. That's in Raleigh. It's in Fayetteville. Anyway, I used to fuck this nigga there. And he used to take me there all the time. He used to go there and have crabs, and they had a bunch of seafood. And they had this fucking banana drink. Mm-hmm. It was like banana and whiskey with the creme de banana and like whiskey and like brown sugar. When I say that shit was amazing, oh my gosh.
Now that we think about this, you all know I love the bamboo rum. Mainly, I learned about the shit because never mind. But I love the bamboo rum. And it has hints of banana in it. Now that we're talking about this shit, I think I may use some vermouth to bring that banana out. And I think that shit gonna be fire.
Well, good luck with that.
But go. What's next?
Next is Hypnotic. So, I did not know Hypnotic was a liqueur.
The fuck? You thought it was a liquor?
I just thought it was a liquor.
Because so many people rap about that shit.
Exactly. So, all this and that. Hypnotic is to be added with some shit, not
That's not a wine cooler.
It's not like
you don't drink that shit just with ice.
Sprite.
Like I said, that goes with the motherfuckers who drink just peach schnapps.
Yeah. That's
like
weird.
Any motherfucker that's walking around just drinking Hypnotic, call him a bitch. He's drinking Kool-Aid.
So, interesting thing about Hypnotic. So, it's a great substitute for blue carousel. Okay. I did not know that. And you all know how Hypnotic looks. It's bright blue, whatever. It's very distinguished.
Sky blue and like a misty kind of bottle.
It only has 17% alcohol.
Yeah, it's a liqueur.
But all the other liqueurs have more. All the other liqueurs are 19%.
Okay, 2%.
I'm just saying, it's crazy how it's so glorified by rapping and rappers and all that stuff.
Hennessy.
Now everybody mix it with Hennessy.
I guess, but granted, this is back then. Hypnotic became famous during a time that a lot of shit didn't have a lot of color.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, and that bottle was iconic. It still is kind of iconic, but it's kind of corny now. But also because motherfuckers mixing that shit with their cognac. It was Cavassier. Remember, they had a whole song, Pass the Cavassier.
They didn't have it with Hypnotic, though.
But that's what you would mix it with. You didn't mix it. Hennessy wasn't that popping in the 90s or the 80s.
No, that's true.
Cavassier.
I thought Hennessy just came out in the 2000s, to be honest with you.
That shit been out, but motherfuckers, like...
Late.
Niggas started really drinking the Hennessy, I guess, late 90s. Early 2000s, yeah.
Oh, Hennessy.
Yeah, Hennessy.
I was talking about Hypnotic.
It was on Cavassier, yo. Cavassier and Hypnotic. That was your original Incredible Hulk.
I've never made a Cavassier drink. Do they even sell that anymore?
Hell yeah. You seen Cavassier. Cavassier's bottle, it has multiple different bottles. The bottles that we see are the expensive bottles that we see on like music videos and shit like that. Not the cheap bottle that's like small and shit.
Okay.
It looks like it has like a genie kind of vibe to it. And a couple years ago, they came out with a Cavassier Rosé, and that shit went crazy in like 2013.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, 2013. That was a long time ago. So the last one I picked, I mean, besides, you have your peach knobs, what we've been talking about, your triple sec, the blue carousel, what we talk about, Midori, for all you niggas that's always asking me for a goddamn liquid marijuana, which takes up too much of my time, and y'all don't be fucking tipping on.
For real, keep it a buck. You use Midori probably just as much as you use blue curacao.
No.
No?
No.
I use Midori a lot.
No. Only time I use Midori is to make my Jolly Ranchers and my fucking liquid marijuanas.
And the flavor of Midori is supposed to be kiwi, right?
I make a melon ball here and there. Yeah. Whatever. But that's it.
But Midori is really good, though. Like,
I don't like green
Have you ever heard of Tokyo tea? It's pretty much,
I have heard of it,
It's pretty much a Long Island, but substitute the triple sec for Midori.
Yeah.
And instead of a Coke, it's Sprite.
Okay.
So it's a blue motorcycle.
So... Yeah. My last one, besides those other ones, last one that I picked is a very popular one amongst, our vanilla listeners out there. Hey, y'all. How you doing? Jägermeister.
Jaeger. Okay.
Jaeger. So it's
nobody ever fucking mixes that shit with anything. Other than Red Bull.
You can do... Okay, I was about to say. You can do a Jaeger bomb.
Okay? All bombs.
So this is a very popular drink, or I didn't know it was a liqueur. Mm-hmm. I thought it was just a regular fucking liquor, which is crazy.
Syrup.
Well, yeah, I guess. Anyway, I didn't know it was a German liqueur. Mm-hmm. And basically you can, I think it's disgusting, but you guys love drinking it with Red Bull, but I literally could not find, they have Redheaded Slut that you make with Jaeger. Mm-hmm. But that's it. And the Jaeger bomb, I can't think of anything other drinks that you make Jaeger with.
Sex with an alligator.
Okay.
I only know about that because it's layered and it just looks cool. And my man's that I used to work with, he did a lot of, he was a corporate bartender, so he worked at like Fridays, Dave and Buster's, where they had all the specialty drinks and shit like that. He learned a lot, like he could do flair bartending and stuff like that. And he told me about that joint. And he made it for me one more time. I'm like, yo, I don't want no fucking Jaeger. That's white boy shit. And that shit was great. It's like ginger and licorice, right? I think.
It's nasty. I don't like it.
By itself, it's nasty as fuck. But you mix that shit with the right thing, you got.
I guess. So that's all I have for cordials. I didn't want to
A couple that I want to add in there are Kahlua.
Oh, I love Kahlua. But I was going to do Kahlua because I did Bailey's, and they just kind of always go together.
That's the thing. But people don't know the difference between the two.
That's true.
We just cleared it up. Bailey's is, you said, chocolate and...
It's an Irish cream.
Mm-hmm. And then you have Kahlua, which is coffee.
Yes.
Right, so that's why they go together.
Okay, not just like Folgers in your cup, my niggas. Like... Kahlua has liquor in it, and if you are not careful, if you just because you make it with the Baileys and you just, what I'm saying, that shit will get you fucked up. That is my vacation drinks. It's my Kahlua and my Baileys. Yeah. My Baileys I drink twice a day. It's in my coffee in the morning, and then for the rest of the day, it's with my motherfucking Kahlua.
Gotcha.
So
my next one is Campari. Campari is right around.
I knew he was gonna talk about Campari.
I love that shit.
Fucking knew it.
Why?
That's why I didn't pick it, because I knew this nigga was. I knew his dick was gonna get hard when we talk about Campari.
Because Campari is right along the same lines of vermouth and like a Drambuie, because it's very off-putting as far as the taste. It's very, I want to say, bitter, and it brings out the taste of things. It amplifies everything. So if, like I said, if you have you do that more so with light liquors like vodka, gin, maybe even tequila, some whiskeys, but more so I really like it with gin because it brings out like Hendrix. Hendrix has a hint of pepper in it. Like if you put Campari with Hendrix, you'll actually taste the pepper, which it sounds unattractive right now, but
sounds disgusting.
No, but like for that, really, it's like, oh shit. Pepper with this, like, it's kind of like what they say, like the salty and sweet kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I want something there. That's how that shit is. And another
the
one.
Sweet and the meat.
I don't know what that means. That was some weird
like
shit.
Like nuts, nuts, salty. Meat can be a part of nuts.
Something cool that I've done
with Campari. Sweet and the meat.
Something I've done with Campari is make Campari dust. And it was a fire drink that when I helped open, we had
Are we
this.
saying names on here?
Fuck them, but
We're gonna bleep that out.
all right, I guess
Even though they're about to close.
probably. But anyway, when I worked there, we had a lot of craft drinks, and one of them was made with Campari dust, and we pretty much laid it out. We put on like a cookie sheet, and we put some salt and some cayenne pepper with it, and let it dry out, and made dust with it, right, like regular sugar. We rimmed the glass and made like a mango puree martini with it.
Right.
You taste that shit with the Campari and the cayenne pepper. Oh my god, dog! Like that was when it solidified. Like, yeah, I want to be in this craft shit because you get to mix wild, crazy shit to make a fire ass drink. You're not just mixing a bunch of sweet shit. You're not just mixing a bunch of strong shit. You are actually you being a chef with this shit.
Okay.
Like, I'm really being a chemist back here thinking about.
Oh my
gosh!
gosh.
Yeah, my dick is getting hard right now.
I told y'all.
Yo.
I told y'all.
But no, all right. Moving on from Campari, another one or the last one is Saint Germain. Saint Germain is pear.
Ooh, I've never heard of this.
You never heard of Saint Germain? Pull that shit up right now.
I'm about to.
While I
I'm
talk
about to
about
go to the store tomorrow and buy this shit.
I want to say it's
Saint Germain.
I cannot think.
G or a J? Okay, Saint Germain drink. I found it.
Yes.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah, you've
I
seen
didn't know
it.
it was
You know
called
exactly.
Saint Germain.
Yeah. And
Ooh, it's sexy.
look up the
Pear
counterpart. Yeah, look up Saint Germain counterpart, because the story behind Saint Germain is it's kind of like Puma. You know the story behind Puma and Adidas. So I ain't gonna talk about Puma and Adidas because it's the same exact thing. Saint Germain, and I want to say it's not Sambuca, but I can't remember. But it was a father who owned two liqueurs, right? Two liquor companies, and when he died, he gave each one to one of his sons. And pretty much they're like great ass liqueurs. They bring the taste out of everything. Like Saint Germain can change your whole life with you put that shit in anything, whether it's a sweet liquor.
They say
like,
Grand Marnier.
No, it's not Grand Marnier. It's something else. But it looks very similar to the Saint Germain bottle. I'll think of that shit in 30 seconds. But it's a pear liqueur.
Elderflower?
Let me see it. Does this give you a picture?
Oh, I didn't look for it. Hold on.
Don't worry about it. But yeah, Saint Germain is just the shit. And the two brothers pretty much. No, it's none of them. Okay. The two brothers just pretty much party all the fucking time. Like, for real. Like, I'll figure out their names next week for y'all. But
Okay.
Saint Germain is a fire ass liquor. And you could drink that. I wouldn't recommend drinking it by itself because it's very sweet. But if I had to pick between Drambuie and Saint Germain, I would just say fuck it and jump off a building because I'm not going to do it. I can't pick.
Aren't those the brothers?
No, not Saint
Okay.
Germain and Drambuie. No.
Oh, okay. I gotta try that. I love pear. I love pear
Saint
tasting.
Germain is the shit.
I like to smell like pears. You know, I like all that.
I'm not going to respond to that.
Whatever. But yeah, that's it for as far as cordials and liqueurs.
All right, so instead of, because we don't have a fucking drink of the week, but let's say this. What do you think? Okay, let me ask you this. What's your favorite liqueur to use? Or let's not, if you can't think of a favorite, what's your go-to? Like, what's something that somebody asks for something sweet or good? What the fuck you gonna make?
Peach schnapps.
That's what you grabbing?
Oh, well, what people have been asking for lately, because I made two girls this, and now everybody's like, even people I work with, can you make me Jolly Rancher? But I use my Jolly Rancher. I put vodka in it to make it like a drink and not just like
What
a
you
shooter. Huh?
What you using?
What do you mean?
What liqueurs are you using?
Oh, so you
Pucker?
use apple pucker, or you can use the apple vodka.
Okay.
The apple flavored vodka.
Gotcha.
So instead of the pucker, I do the apple flavored vodka. I use the melon liqueur, Midori, whatever. Wait, is that the melon liqueur I use? It's not Midori, but it's a different one. But Midori
Green
is
Malone?
a melon. Yeah, it's the dark bottle one. Peach schnapps. And then what is it? Grenadine? What's the rest? What's that last one?
I wouldn't say grenadine.
Not grenadine. God, fuck, I haven't made it in like a week. I don't remember that shit.
She hasn't made a drink in a week and she lost
No, because I just started making it. People just started asking. I was like, I haven't done this shit since fucking bartending school.
Anyway.
You can also use watermelon pucker, but...
that's an apple. That's the watermelon Jolly Rancher. Yeah. Well, the cordial that I will use first or grab first is very similar to yours, which would be Midori. Granted, every bartender probably uses peach schnapps more than anything.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was saying.
When I grab something, I will either use
cranberry juice. Yeah, green apple vodka, peach schnapps, and cranberry juice.
Gotcha. I will either use Midori or make grenadine, or razzmatazz. Now, a lot of times I like to get very, very crafty in low budget places, like hood places who don't have a plethora of cordials. I'll go ahead and take. This is a trick that I blow people's minds in the club with this shit. It's very basic ass shit, but because people aren't used to it, they're like, "Oh my god!" I will make someone a regular margarita. I'll substitute the lime juice for peach schnapps, shake it up, make it frothy, right? Pour it into a cup. I probably don't have razzmatazz, so you know what I want to use to make it purple? I want to take red grenadine and blue curacao, put it into my short tin, mixed up for real quick, and strain it over top of that drink, and let the purpleness drip down. And of course, it's the both of those are very heavy, so they're not going to float at the top. It's going to start at the top and it's going to fall down, and girls go fucking crazy. And dudes be like, "Oh, he putting the sauce on that shit." And when they see that their girl is, "Oh my god," and then she tastes it, it tastes so good. The guy's happy, the girl's ecstatic. I get paid. He's gonna fuck her tonight. We all
keeping relationships together one day at a time.
I'm a love matchmaker.
Yes, he's
in the club.
He's the love tender. Okay, forget bartender.
Love tender. Hey, another one. You get 2 today.
Hey, okay.
No, you're supposed to give me 5. I give you 1.
No, you get 1 too. You get the pinky. Okay. All right. Cool. So we don't have a drink of the week because every fucking drink that we make. It has with a cordial.
Something in it.
Y'all done heard some of this shit before. Maybe you haven't. Hopefully, we've educated you on something. Definitely. Do you have any upcoming church announcements, events?
We got that party coming up with Magic soon. I don't know what it's supposed to be.
July 20th. Okay. We're still getting the details about that, so we'll keep you guys posted. Please remember to like, share, comment. I see y'all ratings on there on Apple. We're at 5.0, 5 stars. Yeah. Super excited about that.
So y'all gotta keep on doing it though.
Keep on doing it. Please comment. Please share. The more listeners, the better. And we just continue to appreciate your support.
Oh, and also, I don't know when this is coming out. But I'm also going to be in Charlotte pretty soon, so you could probably come catch me at Candy Bar. I'll let y'all know I'll post and shit.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll
Q doesn't stay local.
Hey, pull up to some local shit with a foreign bitch. Hey, something like that.
Okay. I don't know what that was from, but all right.
Peace out, y'all. It's
Sex on the Rocks. Bye. All right. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had a lot of questions. How do I record an episode? How do I get my show into all the apps people like to listen to? How do I make money from my podcasts? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor.
For recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match to advertise your podcast. That means you can get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's why I'm doing this right now by reading this ad.
What I like about Anchor is that Q makes it look so easy. It looks like you just drop some things and just hit enter.
That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like, but it looks pretty easy to me. I'm pretty sure I could sit down and figure out how to do it, but that's what we have Q here for. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so if you always wanted to start a podcast and make money doing it, you can go to anchor.fm/start. Again, that's Anchor, ANCHOR.FM/start. To join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. Again, that's anchor.fm/start, and I can't wait to hear your podcast.
What's up, y'all? It's your guy, Quentin Quasi, Sex on the Rocks podcast.
I hate when you fucking do that.
I am your girlfriend's favorite bartender, a.k.a. the pool boy next door. His name is Sextasy. We did Bellini and it up with the mango Bellinis today.
And I'm Tiffany. I don't have a catchy phrase yet, but we're working on it. Oh, Sugar Daddy's favorite bartender. No? Or your daddy's favorite bartender. I forgot.
Whoever you fucking, which one is you fucking?
None of them.
Then you ain't getting no money.
That's not true.
Can't no girl fuck me.
Anyway, hey guys, welcome to Sex on the Rocks podcast. What's going on?
This motherfucker is so slow.
Oh my god, you don't have it on. Well, you did this shit.
You record on the same mic every week.
Okay, that's okay.
Y'all, Tiffany had the mic
a different mic
backwards
on every other day, so.
Oh, she feeling freaky this week. Okay, so I guess she swallowed some gum finally. Did you grow up? You got your.
I'm not swallowing until I get married.
You still ain't put your big girl panties on. You're too old for that.
No, but I did finally. I was trying to challenge myself to, like suck dick without hands, and I finally
suck dick.
Like no, I'm serious. Like suck dick without hands.
So that's a real thing.
Yeah,
like, it's difficult for women to like suck dick without hands.
Yeah, and for the guy to come. I can do it, but I wanted to make him come.
Okay. So you was challenging yourself.
I used my hands a little bit because I was cuffing the balls and massaging them, but I didn't have to use like my other hand to stroke.
Okay, I appreciate that. You was challenging yourself to become better.
Exactly.
Give me some.
And it's still gross when it gets in your mouth because I'm like,
oh, so a little bit came out.
It all came out, yeah.
Oh, so it came in your mouth.
Yeah,
good girl.
Well, that's my man. We do what we do. I was proud of myself.
Whatever.
No hands. Well, no, not really Ma. Hopefully she doesn't watch this. But.
Well, Ma probably was like, yeah, that's my daughter. I do this shit.
She probably would. My mom, she a little freak. Anyway.
You wouldn't say that to look dad, no hands. That would be my job. See, because, men, when you learning your stroke game from hitting it from the back, you don't start off with no hands. You be holding that shit. Like sometimes some niggas hold from the shoulders when you first starting out, hold from the back or the hips. Yeah, you got to hold, but then once you learn your stroke, that's when you get to play with the ass. That's when you do the two hands on like each side, like your right hand go on the left cheek and your left hand go on the right cheek, the crisscross shit. That's when you got your swag on. Like you ever seen Paid in Full when Cameron was like, you need to see when I put my leg up. He did. I
don't like when niggas do that shit. Y'all be fucking up the stroke. Like, you hitting it from the back. Why you gotta put your fucking leg up for? I fucking hate that shit.
So girls really don't like that shit.
No, I don't.
My girl told me she ain't like that. I thought I was just not good.
It's weird. It's like...
It don't feel... Like I said, so that small... Well, I guess that's not a small difference. So
you're taking some of the dick away.
The leverage is fucking you up.
Yeah, it's not... I know it might help for you guys to have, like, your leg on something, but I don't like that shit at all.
Okay, so
I don't like your leg up. I don't like hunching over me. Like, unless I'm flat, then don't hunch over me. If I got my ass arched... I need you to just stay back there.
Do you like when a guy puts his thumb in your butt?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. What about...
Do you do that?
Yeah. I don't put my whole thumb... I put like the knuckle part.
Yeah. After a while, it hurts. But you know what? This is how I could tell a nigga is real freaky. When he like lick his thumb and then like inch it in there. Oh my God. Y'all amateurs. Y'all be like, y'all don't lick y'all thumb. It just be all dry and...
So you know what I do? I put, like I said, the little knuckle part where the thumb bends. I put that part in there.
You don't lick it first?
Well, I don't really need to because it's probably already like kind of moist
from the pussy dripping down.
Pussy, sweat, all of that. So okay. I never put my thumb all the way in. No, because I don't think my girl like that shit. I think she'd probably be like, "Nigga, stop fucking playing me." Like,
just a little, like a half a thumb.
No, I don't even think that much. That's a lot. I think
a half a thumb.
I don't know. We never tried anal.
I mean, you don't have to try anal to do a half a thumb.
I don't know. Maybe I'll try next time.
Maybe that's just me. Well, I love that shit. I like a half a thumb.
So do you like anal? Have you ever tried anal?
No, okay, so I tried it one time and like literally the tip was in and I fucking screamed. I was trying to run away. It felt like someone was like trying to saw me in half. Huh?
Did you use lube?
Did we use lube? Well, we were already fucking and we were already fucking on my back, so a lot of that, you know, drip on down or whatever, like a waterfall. And I mean, we were just like, it was like kind of like last minute. He was like, "Can we try?" And I was just like, "Okay." And I fucking hated it. It was horrible. And he said I had to get. He said that because he was a pro at doing that shit. Maybe he was like gay. I don't know.
See, that's the thing. That's what I think that might be why I don't give a fuck about anal, because I feel like if I were to ask a girl, "Can we do anal?" She's like, "Are you gay?" Like,
well, no, you know what's crazy?
You got a whole pussy right here. Why do you want to go there?
That's true. I talked to a guy about that. This well-known hoe.
Well-known.
I won't say his name. And he was like, "Yo, sometimes, like, you just be tired of pussy. Like, you just be like, yo, let me see what your ass feel like. Or the pussy is loose."
I can see that.
He said, or is he be like, you know, especially, he was like, he used to do that a lot where his girl just had their baby.
Oh.
And then, like, after she, like, snapped back after, like, a few weeks, they were able to do it that way. But for a while, he was like, "I just stuck it in her ass." He was like, "It's tighter." You know, he said it goes back, I feel like to its natural size, like, very, very quickly. Whereas after you have a baby, that takes a while. So, you know, different strokes for different folks. I'm not judging. Whatever you want to do.
So, based off our, first 5-10 minutes of this shit, you got some dick this week.
Yeah, I get dick
every week. So your dick
week.
Was sweet. Your dick was sweet. Last
every week.
I mean,
that's the joyous thing about a relationship, because like before we got together, any guy that we were going to get to that point where we were seeing each other exclusively, I need consistent dick. Like I cannot go without sex. Once I'm with somebody and I'm comfortable, my sex drive goes up. Whereas when I'm single, I just need dick like once every couple of weeks. But when I'm in a relationship, I need it once every couple of days. So you have to go into this relationship knowing that I have a high sex drive. And when I say, "Look, I need to see you tonight," I don't want to hear shit. Like, you need to be over here. So if we don't have that understanding, we're not going to get together because I'm going to end up cheating. And nobody wants to date a cheater. So
you admit that you are a cheater?
The only time I've only cheated like once or twice in the past, but it wasn't, sex came with it, but it was definitely emotional. I wasn't fulfilled emotionally, but that's another story.
So you were cheating off him? I understand.
Anyway, we're not going to get into that right now. We're here for cordials and liqueurs. This is our well series that if you've been a fan, if you've been listening, we've been continuing. Now we're on cordials and liqueurs.